You know, let's ask you first of all, what do you make of the trial, and how damaging do you think, you'll have heard Anthony Zurcher there perhaps, how damaging could it be to Donald Trump?
Well, first of all, I'm not going to be Trump's attorney general. I've been trolling people, and I've made that very clear. I would say the fact that this woman you just had on is, did you say that she was a porn star? And
No,
one of
I
Stormy
said she was an
Daniels'
adult. I said she was an adult film star. She's a friend of Stormy Daniels, who you will have heard said that she was in the room that night. She was on the phone that night when Stormy Daniels called her and Donald Trump spoke to her. So she was commenting on how the trial was going. But I wonder how you think the trial is going.
Well, I think it's perfectly fitting that a porn star would be on your show and talking about a alleged sexual encounter that they were trying to arrange in 2006. This is complete and total nonsense. This is garbage. This is about trying to humiliate President Trump and to interfere in the 2024 presidential election.
That's exactly what this is, man. And the media knows it. The Democrats know it. And they see it all backfiring. They feel it backfiring. And truthfully, this is exactly why. I mean, in years past, other administrations, they've proceeded with extreme caution when it comes to prosecuting or even investigating political rivals, political opponents. I mean, the optics alone, the optics are really, really bad. And it's highly likely that it all blows up in your face. And really, when you think about it, I mean, nothing the Democrats have done in the last 4 years has been successful. I mean, they haven't been good at anything. I don't know what made them think that they could actually pull this off.
This alleged encounter that Stormy Daniels says happened was in 2006. There was a settlement of a nuisance claim and put in the books in 2017, and somehow that interfered in the election in 2016 with this 2017 accounting, and somehow that was a bookkeeping misdemeanor that President Trump's accountants booked in his books as a legal expense.
And this is all what's being debated in court. But you said on Fox News 2 weeks ago that the court's illegal. Clearly, there is an illegal, unconstitutional gag order here. Why do you think that's true? I mean, do you think any defendant should be able to speak out about the judge?
Yeah, I mean, don't you? If you can't speak out, you can't use your own voice to call attention to what's being done to you, then you got nothing. You have absolutely nothing. In almost every other case, the state does not want a defendant to shut up. They want them out there saying whatever they want to say, because it's highly likely that they're going to say something that the state can actually use against them. You know, the whole thing, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. That's real. I mean, but in this case, the state knows that they're wrong. The state knows that they have plenty to hide. So they have got to shut this guy up. I mean, just think about this. The Brian Kohlberger case. I don't know if you guys are following that at all, but if he started tweeting about his innocence or giving press conferences about a witch hunt, they would treat him like an absolute crazy person. They'd be like, bro, dude, we've got your DNA. We got your cell phone data. You're F, bro. They're not going to gag that guy because they don't care what he says, because everyone will know he's crazy. But in Trump's case, they have to shut him up.
Yeah, in the United States of America, we have something called the Constitution, and we have the First Amendment and the Sixth Amendment and the 14th Amendment. And if there's anyone on the planet who should have the constitutional right to speak out against the judge, the prosecutor, their staffs, the witnesses, their biases, the process, it is a criminal defendant going through the criminal process. You don't gag criminal defendants in America. I don't know what you guys do in the United Kingdom, but in America, we have constitutional rights, and they've turned the Constitution on its head by gagging a criminal defendant, while this judge, whose adult daughter, Lauren Michon, is raising millions of dollars off of this case, requiring her recusal under New York statute, is allowing Stormy Daniels and Michael Cohen, Stormy Daniels, a porn star who's raising money off this trial, on her Penn Twitter profile, on her Penn tweet on Twitter, on X. And you have Michael Cohen, who's a disbarred attorney and a convicted perjurer, raising money on TikTok. And now you just had this bimbo porn star say that President Trump...
I think calling a bimbo porn star is pretty offensive.